All right. So I can't see what's going on because I'm sharing my screen, but you guys just unmute. Let me know if you need anything. But I want to share this week for sure. We got some pretty exciting things going on. Um, Obviously, we have less than a month until the Kids Happy Juice launches, which everyone is very excited about. I know a few of you have got them, and a special photo credits to Aspen and Bethany, who took some awesome pictures and posted, and I stole them from their Facebook. They did a really good job. So tonight I want to share a little bit of education on Happy Kids Happy Juice with you because I know we're really excited about that. And then once we find Bethany, she was going to talk about how she's maximizing the sale, and that can hopefully help you guys because we've seen people double rank, triple rank. We've seen people rank up. We've seen people get focused on five with launching product launches, especially something like this. This is going to be something that's going to fly off the shelves. People are so much more willing to spend money on their kids than they are themselves. And this is unlike anything else out there. So I think it's going to be a wicked launch. And I really, really believe we need to start preparing for it now. So I think it's awesome that we're doing the education and then we'll talk about maximizing the sale. But a quick couple notes on Wednesday, if you go back to the post of this call, I added in the Rest Easy class. It's hosted by Bethany and Whitney. If you don't know Whitney, she's an amazing part of this team. She's a nurse practitioner. She is very, very, very smart. And her and Bethany are co-hosting this Rest Easy class. There's an event on the link you can click on. You're welcome to invite your prospects there. And of course, tune in because there's going to be a lot of education. It's like a mommy and me type situation too. So you're going to hear a little bit about adults and a little bit about kids. So, Sleep Plus, Kids Calm is going to be an awesome, awesome event. So please be there. You just click going on the event and then you'll see the Zoom link to join. And I know, I'm sorry, I didn't want to exclude anybody, but I did want to remind you guys. I know there's quite a few of us in Eastern Canada. So I did want to let you know we are doing a little Happy Juice event in person on Saturday, September 21st. And I would love to do one everywhere with all of you guys. Hopefully someday I can travel around and do that with you. But unfortunately, right now we are stuck in Eastern Canada to do it. So if you are there, we have an event also tagged there. It's called, I think, Fall in Love with Happy Juice or something like that. I thought it was fun, but we always have so much fun at those. And if you want, I can help you host your own. I can walk you through kind of what we do. It's super chill. And there are times when it's only a few of us brand partners get together, but it's really fun. We just sit around and sip happy juice, laugh, talk, come up with sales ideas, or literally just hang out and really encourage you guys to do them. You don't need anything special. It doesn't need to be a hotel room. And honestly, most of the time it takes us like 3 to 5 happy juice. Like we just put them all in one picture and it's really cost effective. I think we usually spend like $30 maybe on these events. They don't take much. And I do have access to a couple different PowerPoints if you wanted something specific, but really it's mostly just kind of a sit around, hang out, and share a little bit about Happy Juice and some testimonies, and they do really well. But we will dive right in. I'm sorry, I don't know who's here because I cannot see um, past this. I don't have a big fancy computer like Bethany does. But let's talk a little bit about why Kids Happy Juice. We have the adult Happy Juice. We have all of these kids products. Why are we going to bother with the Kids Happy Juice? And so we have the adult Happy Juice, and that is technically designed for adults 18 and above. We know we've all been pretty flexible with that. It's not to say that it's wrong that kids have it. It's just it was specifically designed for adults over 18. And it just, with eat ingredient dosage and stuff, it is ideal for an adult. Again, not that it's wrong if a kid has it. My kids have had it for years. They're totally fine. Other than like the third arm they're growing, they're perfectly fine. Totally kidding. But the kids version is going to include all of these benefits. It's berry flavored, which is delicious. I promise. It was so good. It tastes like literally a berry fruit punch, but not like a Kool-Aid. It doesn't taste that sugary or that strong. It tastes like a healthier version of Kool-Aid, I guess. Um, and then the cool thing is all of the ingredients are specifically formulated for kids ages 4 until 17. And I'll definitely be stealing it from my children once mine comes. But let's get into the top 3 reasons why you want Kids Happy Juice. So it is sweetened with, I can't say this word very good, uh, cadum, cadmium, I can't remember what it. I even looked at the pronunciation, so I can be like, I'm gonna rock this, but I forget it now. So anyways, it's a natural sweetener along with the monk fruit extract. So natural sweeteners, and the monk fruit is a low glycemic impact, meaning it's not going to spike anybody's blood sugars. It's very gentle, and that's kind of what you want when you have natural sweeteners. And then the berry flavor comes from mixed berries and pomegranate, which is very cool because we like to stay true to our natural sweeteners, our natural flavors, etc. So the top three reasons, though, it supports the gut brain axis, and it's going to help support a healthy gut microbiome, which of course we know now is essential for stress resilience and overall wellness. It's also going to enhance cognitive function for our kids. So provides key neuronutrients. So think nootropics. That's in our edge, and it's going to improve their focus, their mental clarity, and cognitive development. And our little ones, especially having this before school, is going to be amazing for them. So they have the ability to focus and not feel frustrated and anxious. They're just going to feel calm, cool, focused. And then it boosts relaxation and mental endurance, which is really, really cool. It helps children stay alert and relaxed, and improving mental flow and endurance throughout the workday. So think about exactly how you felt when you first started drinking Happy Juice. That's probably the same mindset. It's going to give them the same effects because this is essentially the edge, the kids' fundamentals, all mixed into one. If you guys want to leave questions in the chat too, I meant to say go ahead and leave them in the chat. And when we're done this, I'll come back and we'll try to get them all answered for you, okay? So I want to highlight a few ingredients. Of course, this is Amari. We have the prebiotics and the probiotics. So this is going to support the healthy gut microbiome and help improve their digestion. Of course, we have the mango leaf, lychee fruit, and palm fruit because we have the edge in here now, and it's formula, the dose is proper for children, and that's going to help with their focus and all that jazz. And then we have, sorry, I'm just going to zoom in here for a second. I'm like blind this font. Suntheanine. So that's the L-theanine. And if you remember, Dr. Sean talking about that, that's actually in our Energy Plus dragon fruit, especially. I can't remember if it's in the pomegranate lime, but that's promoting relaxation, the mental clarity. And that's like, it sounds counterproductive because it's relaxing the brain, but what it does when it relaxes the brain, it stops that mental chatter so that you actually have more mental energy. So it sounds counterproductive that it's relaxing the brain, but in turn, it's relaxing it long term so you have more mental clarity. And that's the really cool thing with L-theanine. Now, the specific strains of bacteria, I really wanted to highlight the specific strains of bacteria because that is one thing that makes MRE different than other products. If you're like me and you use probiotics for a really long time, you didn't see any benefits. And it's not to say that they didn't do anything. I just didn't notice drastic changes like I did. And then when I came to Amari, all of a sudden I'm having these drastic changes. And the reason is because we use specific strains of bacteria that do very specific things in our body. And if any of these names look familiar to you, they are the same strains that are in the adult Happy Juice in the Menzobiotics, which is really cool. So first we have the Bifidobacterium longum. I think I said that right. R0175. So that's how you know it's a specific strain, is that letter R and then the numbers. And that's going to support, gut health, gut brain axis, promotes your balanced gut microbiome, aiding in digestion. This is a key one, nutrient absorption. It's helping you absorb nutrients more effectively. The strain strengthens the gut lining to protect against harmful substances entering the bloodstream. So think leaky gut, that's going to help support you in those situations. And additionally, it's going to improve mental well-being by reducing stress and enhancing your mood on its influence on the gut-brain connection. So that is a really cool one. And again, that's in our Mentobiotics now. So this is what our kids are going to be able to get. Then we have our Lactobacillus helveticus R0052. So this is the one that's increasing the serotonin in our brain, or in our gut, sorry. It's increasing the production of serotonin, so our happy hormone. And it's doing a lot of similar things as the other strain of bacteria with nutrient absorption and helping the gut barrier. And it's helping protect against harmful substances and things like when you maybe eat processed foods and sugars and all that jazz. It's going to help support our bodies to be stronger in those situations. And I believe this is the one I was thinking this, no, okay. Reducing stress and improving mood, but overall it's contributing to your digestive health, your mental well-being through its actions in the gut. So very, very cool. And then we have the last strain, which is Lactobacillus rhamnosus R0011. This is the hot one in mentobiotics because this is the one we are always talking about that is helping lower cortisol levels as well as signaling GABA, which is helping us, create that stress resilience. It's helping us stay relaxed. And then now we have it all in this formula and our kids happy juice so our kids can have the same benefit. I only ever give my kids about half a scoop of the mentobiotics, and I'm really excited to see what the difference is when they do the kids happy juice. So I can't wait to put in my testimony because I think this is the cool saver. So another question we keep getting is the kids line up. So let's talk about that a little bit and what's going to be phased out, what's going to happen if anything's changing. So the biggest question is the kids mood plus. Are we still keeping it? Are things changing with it? What's going to happen with that? Will you take it alongside the happy juice? And something that was brought up in my brain, what I think about is I drink adult happy juice and I take the adult mood plus. I feel like this is a really similar situation, obviously different products, that my kids will still get the kids happy juice and I will use the kids mood alongside of it because where they do have similar um outcomes, the saffron, the Afron saffron helps lower cortisol levels as well as the probiotics in the happy juice. They both lower cortisol levels, but they're both coming at it from a different way. So one is one is a herb and adaptogenic, and then one is a probiotic and going inside and supporting the gut bacteria where the herb is doing it in other ways. So it is doing similar things in a different function. So I will absolutely continue pairing those two up. And then the Kids Mood Plus is a lot different because it is just the herbs. It has the Afron saffron, the holy basil, and it has the rosemary. So it's really helping with short-term memory. It's helping with really intensified like mental clarity. And so that product will be staying with us and it can be used alongside of the Kids Happy Juice as well. Now the Kids Vita GBX, you guys, this is like an unsung hero. I really encourage you to use the Vita GBX, whether you use kids or adults, doesn't matter. If you use the kids, just double the dose. But the kids Vita GBX doesn't really compare to any of these products because it has 50 different vitamins and minerals in it. And minerals being the key here, there's a lot of different minerals that you can't get in any of these products. And that's the whole purpose of this Kids Vita GBX. And it also has a lot of it's really good for mineral absorption. The vitamin B is like methylated, so they'll be able to absorb it easier. And what else did I have written down? I wanted to talk about this one. I really encourage you guys to get Vita GBX. I feel like it's just not talked about nearly enough. But yeah, it doesn't compare to the kids Happy Juice, the kids Vita GBX, as well as the adult Vita GBX. Like you absolutely need it. What I really like about it is the doses are quite a bit smaller. So when you compare them to a bottle you might find at the store, it looks really weird to see such a low dose. But the reason is the Vita GBX, you take it more often. So you take it twice a day rather than once a day, but it's in a smaller dose so your body can actually absorb it to its fullest potential. And you're not just peeing out everything. You can actually just absorb it and use what you take. And then you take another dose later on in the day. And then the Kids Calm, again, it's not really comparable to Happy Juice. It's a totally different supplement and actually has the corn grass. And we're going to learn more about it on Wednesday if you want to come to that Rest Easy class. It has like a blend of vitamin B, vitamin D. And again, it's like a corn grass. The whole purpose of it is to help your body fall asleep, right? And stay calm. There's also is another use for this, you guys, which is awesome that we don't talk about enough. So if you take Kids Calm in the morning and get your eyes in direct sunlight, it's going to help your children's body produce vitamin D. And I also do this for myself too at times when I'm feeling like sluggish. I will take Kids Calm, go outside, get my eyes in the sunlight, and it'll help your body produce vitamin D. So it's just another off-label use. So the Kids Happy Juice, obviously we just talked about that. And the Kids Fundamentals, I am sad to announce that it will be phased out. So get as much as you can while you can. And I just have a hard time with change. Okay. I really love Kids Fundamentals. It does not last in my house because I'm putting it in my Happy Juice and I do the 2 scoops. And then my kids each have a scoop. Like, I don't even know if one of these last 2 weeks in my house, it tastes so good. And I don't know if kids happy juice is going to taste good too. So I just don't want it to change. But I will be stocking up with kids fundamentals because it is really good. But again, we will phase it out obviously because we'll have the kids happy juice. So eventually kids fundamentals will just not be needed. And that is the difference. So in my house, I will do the kids mood plus, the Vita GBX, the kids calm, and then the happy juice. And of course I'll stock up on fundamentals while I can, and I will use that in my delicious happy juice. So I made these the other day and I just kind of threw them on here because I knew some of the questions might come up here. I did have to edit these. So if you screenshotted it when I posted it last night, just please make a mental note to delete one of the slides. Just the research I found was a little bit wrong. It was saying that it wasn't vegan, but I did confirm that there is no animal products inside the kids happy juice. So we just went over this one, the difference between the kids adult and kids happy juice. The kids one is simply formulated for kids, the adult was formulated for adults. Doesn't mean either one can't take either one, just saying this is specific for children, right? There also is a little bit of a difference I forgot to mention with the kids happy juice. They have the Wellmune blend inside of it, the proprietary blend from Amari, and it's called Wellmune. I believe it's in our Mentasync as well as the Vita GBX. I will have to double check that. And it's wicked for immune system. It does pretty much all you need to know. It's like some kind of mushroom. It's like a beta glucan, I think it's called. So really good for immunity, and that's inside the kids happy juice. It does not contain nuts. However, you may have some pulp or skins from the lychee fruit, which could trigger a tree nut allergy if severe enough. So, of course, just if somebody says they're desperately allergic to tree nuts, they may want to take caution. Again, it does not contain artificial flavors or sweeteners. We already went over that one. It is sugar-free and it is caffeine-free and it is vegan. It's not labeled vegan though, just FYI. It's not labeled that way, but it does well exceed the vegan guidelines. It is gluten-free, and like the Mentobiotics, it does not contain soy or dairy, but you have to grow the bacteria some way. So the bacteria was officially grown on dairy and or soy. So the bacteria was taken from that. Although the product technically doesn't contain dairy or soy, we still want to be really open about how it was grown on the dairy, on the soy, so people are aware of that. And then how do you take it? I mean, I'm going to be giving mine to my kids in the morning, and it's going to be the same as our happy juice. Grab a glass with 8 to 16 ounces of water, shake it up and drink it. And then the suitable age range is 4 to 17. All right, I'm coming back. I couldn't see you guys at the whole time, so it felt really weird. Okay, maybe I'm coming back. I don't know how to get to you. I'm back.
I'm trying to see if the immunity, our new immunity product, I'm trying to see if that is some of those mushrooms are the same as what's in the
Yes,
kids.
it does. Yeah, yeah, good point. It is. It's the I think they're called beta glucan. I'll just
Beta
go over some
glucans. Yeah. Wake up call for the
stuff.
immune system, priming it to defend against potential stressors.
Dana, this will not be in the Canadian market at this time, but it will be sent in, and then it takes like a little under a year, I guess, to get approved. I'm not really sure how the process goes, but it will be in Canada eventually.
Can you get it NFR?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Dana, the strain that boosts serotonin was the Lactobacillus helveticus.
I actually have a lot of Canadian people that signed up this summer that don't even care about the Canadian market. They just keep buying US.
Yeah, we have a lot of that. Mm. Corey, I think that question you had asked if kids are used to having the regular edge, would they keep using it? I don't know what the difference is between dosage, so I guess that one you might have to just kind of give it a shot and see what you think and what works for your kids. Because it doesn't specifically say like it's like one scoop edge or half a scoop. It doesn't say anything like that.
Yeah, I told her she should just try it, and if it works well, then she gets it cheaper than
Yeah.
paying for the full edge. That's what we'll do with Hawk.
Okay. So Bethany, when we first started, we were going to see if you would be interested in telling us how you're going to maximize the launch because we've seen people rank or double rank or triple rank, and we've seen people get focus on 5 on a launch. So we want to be
Um,
prepared for that.
yeah, essentially I'll do the same thing that I've been preaching about on all our other calls. I'll have a flow desk or a form set up through Flowdesk. I don't know if a lot of you already have Flowdesk set up for yourselves. So lately I've been putting out back to school wellness and seasonal changing wellness for people. But I will be marketing it the same way that I market all the kids stuff now. Like I'm just going to be changing up the product and integrating this. Because in a lot of ways it does a lot of the same things. And I'm so broad in how I market for kids that it helps with focus, anxious feelings, and immune support, because that's what the Kids Fundamental Pack does. That new people don't really need to know that this will extra help with focus because the nootropic. So I'll be marketing it the same way, and I have them come to my flow desk, and then I nurture them within my newsletters. But I'll probably make a reel or two for the people that the thing with reels is no one that is my current follower really ever sees them. So I just share as if it's always a new customer. But for the people that do see them, I'll probably say new kids item with added focus support. I just play around with my words, you guys, and see what works and what doesn't. Megan Greenwald, if you guys are looking for another account to follow that does kids, I coached her for like, I don't know, here or there a week, and she took Jackie's coaching. Why are you laughing? Is she saying stuff in the chat? She is another good person to follow because she kind of takes renditions of what I've coached her on and what I do and puts her own spin on it from what she also learned at the last call from Jackie. And she worked with Jackie a little bit before the call to kind of work on staying true to her authentic self. Yeah, Kayla, you should, because it's marketed for 4 to 18, right?
17, but close enough.
Oh. Yeah, and there are a lot of parents that I think the price point is going to be huge, you guys. Especially
I mean,
for
oh,
people.
Kayla's got it. I especially will be using it like when we travel and I mean with all the kids products so far for us is we just double dose. I mean, I don't think people need to double dose the kids calm, but so when we're traveling, I'm just gonna do like 2 kids happy juice and easy like on the stick and 1 stick.
Are you
Anything
reading
else?
things I'm not?
Me?
Yeah, are there questions?
I'm reading everybody's face. Do you want to
Oh, I
roll
can't
that?
see people's face.
I'm like on my phone, like, well, I just slide over and you can see everybody.
Oh, is the kids product all one stick?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. We haven't opened it yet because I want to get the kids' blind reaction doing it. So I
Yeah.
haven't been in a place where usually I ask my kids, hey, can I record you? And they tell me yes or no. And when they tell me no, I'm like, fine, let me know when you're ready. And of course, they're not ready yet. So we haven't tried it.
Yeah, Kayla's being Vanna.
I gotta see you people. Wednesday is an all prospect, like prospect and current people for that class, you guys. And Whitney, I got on the call with Whitney probably a month ago to talk about neurodivergent kids and sleep, and just she is so educated in this area that I was just like, can you please do a class and I'll help you, I'll give my insight. But really, I'm just excited for the class to listen to her because of she's so talented and educated. She is a nurse, isn't she?
She's a nurse practitioner, yeah.
But she doesn't publicly, we're not saying, hey, we have Whitney, the nurse practitioner, coming to teach on this because we don't want to mess up her license. So in the event space, she describes how she wants to be shared. But it'll be a really good event if you guys make posts, share. We'll probably do it again. But it's free to you and all your prospects. And that's at 5 p.m. on Pacific time on Wednesday.
I actually started a presentation. Bethany had an idea that we should do a whole class on the kids' products we have now. So that way we can present it. People can try out the existing products like we currently have, and that way we have a ton of customers already funneled in and ready to go when the Kids Happy Juice launches, right? Because they'll get benefits quickly. Like I think anybody take the kids pack gets benefits super quick. Um, and then they'll be excited and ready to jump on the Happy Juice.
Yeah, so I was sharing with Nicole because she asked me that question, how am I going to promote this? And I love that we're thinking ahead of time, but my head is, what do I have now to help people that want help now, right? So I was asking Nicole, maybe we can do a class on, you agree that we could do it next Wednesday, not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday?
Well,
Next Wednesday, is that a
I
bad
mean,
time?
well, no, I said, you said it was a bad time for you. So I was like, why don't we just
Oh,
pick a different day? And then you didn't
okay.
answer.
Well, then we'll figure out a time. But sometime next week, where she essentially helps people the way she explained this all. And then people can get started on Kids Mood Plus or Kids Fundamentals. And then we already have people trying out the product, and it does work, that when Fruit Punch comes out and it's a cheaper price point for them, they're going to be super excited. And so we're further serving them. So, obviously you guys can talk on your socials about